Someone is scamming guys on WhatsApp and giving out my address as their home. The last couple of Friday nights, strange men in their 60s have shown up at my door asking for Sarah. It looks clear that they think they're expecting to show up for sex with a young girl. And then they get me in full goblin mode opening the door in my pajamas. The guy who just showed up drove 4 hours from the next state over and mentioned something about having sent gift cards. Like, why would you send gift cards? I mean,
He's showing up at the house where he... Wouldn't he show up at the house where he sent the gift cards? Right?
why didn't he just like bring them with him? You know, as a gift.
Brought the lube too.
Anyway, is there anything I can or should do about this? I'm assuming the police can't do anything, but should I try to file a report anyways? I'm afraid I'm gonna get murdered by one of these weirdos who've been scammed. Update, I talked to the police at the non-emergency number. They said basically they can't do anything, and the only person that can officially file a police report is the scam victim. But to keep calling and reporting it every time it happens so that they'll have notes on my address that something is going on. The guy who showed up tonight showed me the WhatsApp number he had been messaging with them since the beginning of the year. I took a pic of the account. It was a business account with a 234 country code, which is, you guessed it, Nigeria. How fucking dumb can you be?
That tells me is like, where is he sending the gift cards? Like to that home address or to Nigeria?
That was a great question. I'll have to comment on here and like, hey, so is he sending it to Nigeria? Also, just looked at the video from when this guy showed up at my house. He pulled into my driveway and then walked around the side of my house and was back there for 2 whole minutes before he came and knocked on the door. What the is he doing back there? Basically freaking out at this point and making plans to turn my house into a fortress with a camera on every window, side, and corner starting tomorrow. He was probably checking to see if there's like cops in the back or something, you know? Probably thinks it's like a sting.
Yeah, you gotta check the
You know,
surroundings.
not that I've ever showed up to a house in the middle of the night, you know.
Yeah, no, of course not. Nah, well, if I don't know, like, who are these people like showing up? They'll be like people that are very thirsty, or they haven't gotten it on in a while. But yeah, I wouldn't drive 4 hours to a stranger's house that I don't know what the.
Have you never even talked to them or seen them, or
Yeah,
maybe they had the girl hold up 3 fingers or whatever, you know.
yeah, I'll have to
verify,
like freaking get assurance first, like a photo or a short clip of like her holding like a sign that says my name plus I'm 18 and older or some shit like that. I don't know.
A picture of the ID, freaking
Yeah.
social security number, birth certificate, 3 forms of ID, you know.
her credit card while we're at it.
And then tell your mom to give me the 3 numbers on the back of the credit card. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. These
Oh,
people, maybe sometimes these people, they deserve to be scammed because they don't do their due diligence,
Yeah, it's like natural selection or something. Like, you just gotta have some common sense.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you just no. In the good old days, these people would just end up dying or something. I don't know.
on the ditch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the other guy, I'll just put a sign that says, "Hey, you've been scammed if you're looking for Sarah or whatever his name is."
Yeah. So someone commented, besides just posting that Sarah doesn't live there, I would get a Ring doorbell and add no trespassing and that the police will be called if people remain on the property and that they're being recorded. Some of these horny men that refuse to believe they have been scammed can get entitled and even violent if they don't get the sex they came for. Don't answer the door. If they refuse to leave, call the police.
Whoever's showing up.
Well, it's like those the predator catchers. Like, you think people would have like some common sense by now, or
Yeah, but maybe those
like
people
they
are
still
not.
bust those.
They're not like tech savvy or at least social media savvy. Like they just believe everything that they fall for any scammer that they stumble upon.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. Especially the older guys too.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's
They-
kind of like a sad story, but it's funny. At their expense, at their gas and vehicle wear and tear expense.